Hey guys, good to see you again here on the channel. Welcome to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We are at CONEXPO 2023. About to go in the first hall and check this thing out. It's an absolute madhouse. There are tens of thousands of people here. But if you like heavy equipment, you're gonna wanna watch this video. Let's go inside and see what we see.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing that.
So this place is absolutely huge. I don't even know where to start first. We are again in the North Hall right now, and there is just people, equipment for days. Look at the size of some of these booths, y'all. I mean, this thing is giant. This is Cinnebogan, and they have brought, I mean, just these monster machines in here. How in the world they get all this stuff in here, I don't know, but pretty impressive.
How tight was your vest? Okay. Yep. I think you see right now. Once I go, holy cow.
So this place is an absolute madhouse. There are so many people inside this convention center and so much equipment. I mean, anything from tires to attachments to the actual, big heavy equipment itself. I don't know how they get all this stuff in here, but they have done it and done a fantastic job, but it is some kind of busy. So I'll do the best I can to kind of narrate walking through here, but it is kind of loud, and I'm the weirdo walking around talking to you guys or talking to myself. So I'll do the best I can, but let's go walk around, check this show out, and see what all they got this year. Now, I've not seen this before, so they had done put a track around the tire. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Never seen that one.
I'm guessing it's someone like
Actually operate over 5G as well, halfway across the world. There's no limitations. Hour and a half battery life. And he will self-dock himself. We have our docking station down over on the other side. It's a little triangle. It's got some QR codes. It'll let you see that, and it'll navigate himself, lay down on top of it. He can stand up now, whatever pre-construction time you want. You go do whatever inspection needs. So ours is outfitted with a 20-time optical zoom camera on the top here. We've got a thermal camera as well. We've got a spotlight.
Y'all, I am like a kid in a candy store in here, and true to form, I'm already lost. These showrooms are so massive until I just got turned around. Of course, I get lost in my own house anyway, but the sheer size of these showrooms is just incredible. So we gotta try to work our way to the West Hall now. We go see our friends at Hyundai, check out their booth, see where we're gonna be doing our little discussion panel tomorrow, and just say hey to them. So I'm gonna try to get my sense of direction here and make it to the West Hall.
Can I answer any questions for you?
Just looking around, this is so cool.
Oh. Are you
I appreciate
familiar
it
with
though.
CM Labs?
I'm not, no.
So we manufacture a complete range of earth-moving cranes and forestry equipment. We also do custom simulations.
Yeah?
Our simulators are based on the Vortex physics engine, so we have better simulations than other people.
So are these simulators just for training purposes, or what's the whole application?
So at CM Labs as a company, we've done them for both engineering and training.
Okay.
So people will, and some people integrate both. Like they'll test a design, they'll design in Vortex, and then they'll test it in a simulator.
Okay.
But at this show, most of our market is for training. So we sell to the unions, training schools, construction companies for both operator assessment and training.
Gotcha. That's so cool, man. That's awesome. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. This place is an absolute whirlwind of equipment. I have never, ever in my whole life seen anything like this. It's just, I can't put into words how huge of an event this is, how many people are here, how many different manufacturers. It's just insanity. All right, guys, this is obviously the outdoor show area. We're still trying to find our way to the West Hall, which that may be it over there in the actual building that says the convention center, hopefully, but we're gonna find out one way or the other. But there's probably, I don't even know how many acres in front of us right now of just equipment and these giant buckets that you see. I want to go check out this McCloskey booth over here. They do a lot of sand screening and sand washing equipment. So we're gonna go over here and check these guys out. They've got a giant display right out here, kind of in the center of the outdoor area.
¿Qué onda, Marcelo?
John Deere's got quite the spread out here this year too. They've got billboards all over the city, and pretty massive display out here in the outdoor area. Here's Sandvik's display. You know, we've got our Sandvik crusher, and then also one of our Sandvik dry screening plants. It looks like they got a massive electric cone crusher set up out here. Hey, good. How you doing? How you do, ma'am?
Good, how about you?
Doing good. Just checking out your cool stuff here.
Oh, no problem.
You guys do anything with compost? So we manufacture compost. I'm trying to get it screened down fine to a 1/4 inch. Can you change the screens out in this? Have
Absolutely.
you had anybody do
yeah,
compost before?
Yeah, we've had them do compost, and you can change the screens out. That's no problem.
Okay.
You can decide what screen you want and buy additional screens if you choose.
And what power is this?
This is running off 100. It's just 120 volt.
Okay, I got you. I see here.
Now it's a variable speed, so it's a 3-phase motor step down to 120 output.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
I can have Paul start it. I don't.
Okay, don't shock yourself.
No, I promise I won't.
Okay. Okay, that's awesome.
How do you go faster? Oh, I know.
There you go. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it can go faster than that too. Like I say,
And so you can drop that right onto the hopper of the little mini conveyor.
you can do that, or a lot of times what we'll do is they'll put a conveyor underneath, so
Yeah.
it's dropping right on the conveyor
Right.
and coming out. Yep.
That's really cool. Now, there's a little miniature trommel screener and a destoner air classifier. All right, here's our big Hyundai sign, so I'm assuming we're going in the right direction, hopefully at least. How about the West Hall?
The West Hall, that's right across the street there. You can either walk it
Okay.
or you can take the Tesla loop right over here. Just take the escalator downstairs. Tell them you want to go to the West Hall.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I was wrong once again. That was not the West Hall. So I'm still lost, but I think we're on the right track now. We'll find out here in a few minutes. Man, you got to be pretty good on the controls with these little tunnels.
Yeah, takes practice, a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
You get there.
That's so cool. How long have they been doing this?
About 2 years the first tunnel's open.
Yeah. So for all the expos, Tesla does the shuttle thing, or is it just for CONEXPO?
Just the different conventions if the conventions want it.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's like you're down here in a mine. And it's all Teslas?
Yep, all Teslas.
So that was pretty cool. So all these Teslas you see right here on the Vegas Loop drive you down through these little tunnels and what looks like an underground mine, and then we popped up over here at West Hall. So we found it. Good job, guys.
I would send them out a new one.
And here's our friends at Aztec Industries. They manufacture KPI, our wash plant that we've got there at the Rainbow Falls pit. KPI is owned by Aztec Companies. So they got a big old monster booth out here, and it looks like a mini batch plant set up too. Pretty cool. This would be our buddy Aaron's dream booth right here. Miller's got a ton of welding equipment and demo booth set up. So maybe next time we'll have to bring him. And it looks like here's our buddies with Roto Chopper. Brought them a grinder all the way to Vegas from up in Minnesota. They're probably glad to get a little break from the cold.
We try to stay an hour and a half to take a while.
What's up, Roto Chopper fellas? How y'all doing? Doing good. Hey, I'm Ryan Williams.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you too. We've got your MC 266 and a B66. Don't let this confuse you. I'm here with Hyundai, but yeah, we just got our B66 last year.
Company?
It's Gringo Recycling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Y'all sent me a signed one. Everybody signed
That's
it
right.
on
That's
the
right.
on
I
the
remember
lid,
that. I'll
man.
be
Yeah,
sure
we're
of
running
that.
the hell out of it right
Are
now
you?
too. Yeah.
That's good. That's
I can't find enough wood to grind right now.
Wow.
It's insane.
That's
So
good.
yeah.
What do you all primary grind?
So we've got a C&D landfill. So it's mainly going to be yard debris, but we do pallets and stuff too. The MC usually handles all the pallets, and then the big girl.
Yep.
We run all the trees and stuff
Yep.
through here. But love y'all's company, man. Y'all have done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Yeah, came up a few years ago. Won't ever do it again in February.
For the Roto University.
Oh my God, it
For
was so cold.
We just got done with it.
But and then forget the lady. Who's the receptionist? Barb. Her husband took us ice fishing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
a treat. But it was damn cold up there,
Yep.
man. So,
Still is, unfortunately. It's snowing, and it's been a cold spring so
Oh,
far.
I bet, man.
Late winter.
Yeah, probably a nice little break for y'all then.
Yes, this feels
Okay,
good.
Cool. What y'all got? Show me a little bit about what y'all brought down. You got your L model?
Yeah, so this is our newest version of the L at that. So
Yeah.
it's first time actually revealing it today to the public. at
No
that.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it's got a couple of different, call it changes to try to make it more of a lane clearing machine in particular.
Right.
I mean, the first and the biggest is the first unit with a C32 motor, so 1,200 horsepower.
Okay.
We have an option that has it now of a drag chain belt, so a little bit more aggressive, a little dirtier though when it runs.
Okay.
Her power feed is a new style.
Yeah.
So it's got a bigger opening now.
Can we take a look at it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a single pivot style.
Yeah, so you're still getting work done somewhere, and then you'd be able to bring the
Okay.
grinder in and still get something.
Yeah. How much clearance is that now?
51 and a half.
What's the most efficient way?
And what would mine be on my regular 66? 40 something? Okay.
I mean, this is really kind of more for a maintenance issue, just to get at it kind of from the front. It's not
Right.
gonna really take any bigger material.
Yeah.
But it does open up
Okay.
a little bit shorter.
Y'all decided to go black, huh?
Prototype.
Prototype. Okay.
Prototype.
So she'll get the red paint
Yep.
later.
Yep. I think we're gonna put it through its paces and see.
Okay. That's awesome, man. And what's this? What's this over here? Your slow speed?
Slow speed shredder.
Yeah, I think I saw this demoed up in Charlotte. a few years back.
So you probably saw the bigger 95 version.
Yeah, I think it was a little larger machine.
I mean, they're essentially the exact same machine. Call it just rounding. This is
Yeah.
half the size of a 95, and a
Okay.
95 is twice the size.
Gotcha.
Almost every measurable.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Y'all got into deck screens, didn't you now? So you got a trommel too?
Yep, not here, obviously.
Right, but okay. Because I use I've got a Sandvik
Okay.
screener, and then we just bought an Edge trommel
Okay.
for screening the compost.
Yep.
I don't know if you do any coloring, but all of our
We do.
trommels can do coloring with
Okay.
solid
Yep.
drum as well.
Yeah, we're coloring just in the machine right now.
Yep.
Mainly the 266. It seems to just do a little bit better job
Yep.
coloring.
Yeah.
So the guys with Rotor Chopper were just saying this is the first time they've displayed that prototype B66 we were just looking at, and now this deck screamer. So let's climb up here and check it out. Okay, they got a punch plate top screen over looks probably like 1.5 inch wire lower deck. This is a nice machine. I'm glad to see that Rotor Chopper's getting into trommels and these vibratory screens as well. They've been just a fantastic company to deal with, always there when you need them, and the equipment has just really stood up to the abuse that we put it through there at the landfill. Just a great company all around to deal with. So we finally found our way over to West Hall, and this one is even bigger than the North Hall. So we're gonna walk around here and see if we can find our friends at the Hyundai booth and check them out and go say hey. Now here's something pretty cool. So they've taken this Volvo articulated truck, and it actually pulls some scraper pans. I've not seen that before. That's pretty badass actually. All right, looks like we finally found our friends at Hyundai. They've got a massive flyer hanging up in the roof there. So let's see if we can work our way through the crowd, get over there and check out the actual booth. And holy cow, look at the size of this booth. This thing is absolutely ginormous right out here in the middle of the West Hall. Looks like they've got haul trucks, excavators. Oh, this is their cool new hydrogen machine. So Hyundai's really big on sustainability, which is one reason, you know, we really like to use their product, because obviously with all of our recycling, you know, we're big on sustainability and being good stewards of the environment, and Hyundai of course is too. So this is their new hydrogen excavator. Neat little setup here. Hey man!
It's gonna help you feel.
All right, hang on. Look who just snuck up here.
What's
on
up?
My YouTube idol, Mr. Dirt Perfect.
You
right?
need to change your standards, man.
How you doing today, buddy?
We're doing good,
Yeah?
man. Awesome stuff here.
This place is absolutely massive. Yeah,
Insane.
I mean, I'm just like in overload.
Like,
I've
there's
never-
no need to go to the gym. Just come here and walk around.
Yeah, I think I've already put probably 3 miles on myself just today. But yeah, awesome. Well, good to see you, bro.
It's good to see you too, man.
Well, how about that? That was pretty cool. That was Mike from Dirt Perfect YouTube channel. Super cool channel. Y'all should go check it out. He's got some great content on there, and he's just a genuinely good guy. He'll be on the panel discussion with us tomorrow. So right now we're about to walk up here and see where we're going to be filming at, and just check this whole this booth out and see exactly what we're going to be filming, and trying to check the layout out. So they've got a variety of different attachments on some of these excavators here. Looks like one right there, some sort of rock breaker, I believe, or some type of rock digger. They got a mulching head on this one here. Let's go see what else we got. I'm not sure exactly what this one is, some type of crusher. Yeah, so that's gonna be a jaw crusher attachment on the end of this one here. That's pretty cool. Not seen that yet. And I got a utility grapple on this wheeled model right here. They got everything in their booth. This looks like some kind of a clod breaker upper. Looks like you scoop the material in, then your drum spins and drags it through those teeth there, bust them up. Now here's what I've been wanting to see. This is the, it's just a Mini X, but this is their all electric model. So definitely curious about that. That's pretty nice right there.
Triple X, Bert.
Oh, cool. And here's the Ioniq 5. So I think they're going to be giving this one away, or actually giving away a 2-year lease. You just have to go and submit a picture of Hyundai equipment. That's a pretty sweet looking vehicle there. There's our friend Miss Emma and Miss Susan. Is this the car y'all going to give me? Is this the one?
If you submit a good photo.
All right, I'm going to do it.
What?
We're talking about submitting a photo for the car.
Oh. Yeah, you guys. The car's here because we're having a photo contest.
That's a pretty sweet ride, man.
I know. It is.
Can I open the door on it, or is it locked up?
Get in.
Let's get in and check this Hyundai Ioniq 5 out. Oh, pretty spacious. That's a cool looking dash. Little 4-seater, or 5, I guess, if you want to throw somebody little in the center. So you gotta go submit a picture of a Hyundai piece of equipment, and you could enter to win the 2-year lease on this Hyundai Ioniq 5. Hey, this is pretty cool how the hood on this little Mini X opens. Makes everything super accessible, that's for sure. Never seen one open up quite like that. I like this little Mini X. It's a nice looking machine. This is what model? Let's see, the HX85A. Oh, and it's got the super versatile attachment there, the quick link.
So we have Joe Turnage, who's going to be your operator. He's going to demonstrate what this machine can do. This machine is an HL 960A wheel loader. It's a basic configuration for, say, joystick steering, loader features, because it's electro-hydraulic. But then, of course, we put a little special sauce in there so we could operate it from almost 2,000 miles away. All right, take it away, Joe. So this machine also is equipped with our AAVM Plus system. That's our all-around view monitoring. That gives you those.
So Hyundai has got 30,000 square feet worth of booth space. I mean, it is a big spread. And so that demo that you guys see going on behind me, where they're doing the automated or remote operation, was what they did with us about 3 years ago. Where they ran a wheel loader there at Full Circle in South Carolina, and they ran it from the Vegas show, just like they're kind of doing right now. Pretty amazing stuff. Technology that these guys have improved upon and just come up with is really amazing. So we're going to go around and check out a few more of their machines. They've got articulated trucks here, excavators, you name it, and they've got it. But this is a massive, massive booth. It looks fantastic. They've done a really great job, and you can tell they put a lot of work into this thing. We've got a big excavator here. This is the 480, so it's going to be a good bit bigger than our 330 we got there at Atomic Sand. Massive undercarriage on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful machine. So they got that 480. They got the bucket sitting in their new HA30 articulated truck. We had one of these out at the Atomic mine site. They were doing some demo and testing, and this thing just went through our mud and super crazy terrain out there with no issues at all. We're gonna have to see if we can't get us one of these articulated trucks here in the near future. They are just really, really nice trucks. So tomorrow for our panel discussion, we'll be sitting up there, me and Mike and another fella who I've yet to meet, sitting up there for the little panel discussion that we're gonna have. So that should be exciting and also nerve-wracking because of just the sheer size of this booth and the tens of thousands of people that are at this event. Here's a nice little wheeled machine, 140. Got a hydraulic breaker on the front, which I honestly didn't know that Hyundai made hydraulic breakers. Here's our 955A. So this will be just under our 960s that we've got working at the mulch yard. And we've got twin 960s there helping Gringo make all of our mulch and recycle all the wood products. They've been just fantastic machines for us. And so this is pretty cool. This is some of Hyundai's new safety equipment. So they've got cameras all over this wheel loader here. And if you can see there on the monitor, that's us right now. So we're just in the warning zone. But then as soon as we go into the red zone, audible alarm is going to come on. So that should be a huge safety plus right there, especially, you know, as big as these machines are, you can't see in your blind spots all the time. Well, Hyundai's got you kind of covered right there with that integrated, automated alert system. It's pretty amazing. So the gentleman that was telling us about all this this cool safety stuff a while ago said they are introducing artificial intelligence in 25 to kind of just help with this whole visualization deal. But it's pretty amazing because when you have these big old machines, it's really hard to see all around you. This would be great in our landfill application where you're in tight corners and you know, you've got general public walking around. You can see this thing is just marking every single person, every moving target, and letting the operator know, hey, you might have somebody that you can't see getting too close to the machine. So we're kind of behind the scenes right now in Hyundai's little booth. They've got a little board meeting table set up right here. There's a picture from our atomic mine site. That's kind of neat. They've got pictures from the atomic photo shoot up all over the place. It's pretty cool. There's another one there on that wall. Oh, cool. Check this out. So this is when they had the HA30 out at our place, and can't remember who's running it. That might be Matt. But so you can see our wash plant in the background. That's pretty impressive. And then this is a little embarrassing, but also very, very flattering. So there's me up there on the big old Hyundai sign. That was, again, from when they came out to do the photo shoot at Atomic Sand. So that's kind of intimidating and scary and makes me even more nervous for tomorrow's shoot. And they've even got a little bar area and concession up above. So we got our bracelet, so we get to go up there and check that out. But here's all the HiMate stuff, so you can track your machines. You can keep up with the service. You can keep up with just fuel usage, everything. Really, really amazing product here. We use it on our equipment and really helps us keep up with all of our service and just keep up with the machine in general. Then earlier when we were talking with Mike, Dirt Perfect, they've got a podcast studio set up here. So Thursday morning, we might do my first podcast. So that'll be a treat. Don't know what we'll talk about, but it'd be kind of cool to do a podcast. All right, guys, well, we spent about 2 hours here at Hyundai's ginormous booth. Got us a little bit to eat, said hey to everybody. So I guess we'll come back tomorrow now for our panel discussion, which I'm crazy nervous about because this is a big booth. There's a lot of people, but we're just going to go with the flow. Buddy Mike with Dirt Perfect will be there, and it's just kind of just a general discussion. So hopefully I won't screw it up too bad, and we'll come back here tomorrow. Well, guys, we just got done with our panel discussion with Dirt Perfect and Brian. They're at the Hyundai booth. Hopefully we did okay. I don't know, it was pretty nerve-wracking, all those folks looking at you, trying to answer questions in front of a crowd, which I do not do great at, but I'll put a link to that video here on this video. Appreciate you guys coming out here. If you are in the construction industry at all, no matter what realm, you got to come to the show. But wear some good walking shoes, because I walked like probably 15 miles during my just short 2.5 day trip here. Give yourself ample time, learn the map, because it is spread out. This show covers a tremendous amount of territory. I had no idea how big this thing really was, but it's super cool. Everybody and anybody is here. I mean, just really amazing. We had a great time. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next video.